it was really hard. It was really hard. It never easy at all. And then I used to reach class. Sash, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Y'all know what's good, y'all know what's up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Euros 20k, y'all know the vibe. So today I'll be doing a video on how I made it through university / college, same thing. I asked you guys for questions you'll probably be interested in, and guys, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot. So I'll be answering a few of them are repetitive, but I'll answer most of them. I'll try my best to. But before we start the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Okay, yeah. So before we get into the actual video, I want to share a little plug with y'all. So today I'll be talking to you guys about Dossier. So Dossier basically reproduces high-end designer fragrances. So they're like replicas for way cheaper, because on Dossier you can get a fragrance for like $29. You know, like designer, compared to designer stuff, that's like $200, $300, $29. That's a win-win, right? Definitely. Also, you have free return and exchange forever. You get a sample size. If when you buy, you test out the sample size, you don't like the fragrance, free exchange, free return, no question asked. Isn't that lovely? Listen, and these fragrances smell like the original. Like, I'm so in love. But I received the 3 fragrances and I want to share with you guys, rate them, tell you guys what I think, if I think they smell the same, everything. Also, you can use my discount code IamSash10 to get money off. Yes sir. So even though they're already cheap, I'm still giving y'all discount code so y'all can get more money off. Isn't that lovely? Tell me, comment down below and let me know if you don't love me. But yeah, yes sir. So the first fragrance I'm going to try is the MFK Barakat. The scent for it on Dossier is Amber Saffron. So I'm gonna put a picture on the screen of the original so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is what the bottle look like, as you guys know before. So I'll be testing it. Listen, I honestly love this scent. I've never tried the original, but I don't know, my ear say bad, but this bad. I think this is gonna be my favorite. Let's test the others and then y'all will know. I've smelled the Creed Adventus before, so basically I'll be able to tell you if this smells like the original or not. So I'm gonna spray it on the next. And listen, that first one that I sprayed, that the scent is just in the atmosphere. Like, I like it. It's giving masculine. It's giving seeing the boys out and hugging babe, and like, yes babe, it smells real good. The Marc Jacob Daisy. So if you know the original, you know that it comes in a cute little bottle, but this is Dossier's bottle. So the replica for it is Floral Violet. So I'm going to try it, but you know, I'm trying to clear the hair. The man nice, man. No man, guys, they're nice in a real life. I'm not even capping. Okay guys, so that's it. You know, y'all need to smell good. Like, wear designer perfume for just $29. Like, you know, it's very cheap. Y'all can afford it. The price varies, but you can get for as low as that price, right? So yeah, y'all know what to do. Discount code in the description box and on the screen. I got y'all, okay? Alright, so now I'm gonna go through the questions y'all asked as it regards to my overall video, right? So the first one is, how did you manage your time with school and other stuff, YouTube, business, etc.? So to be honest, I always wondered too, how did I manage school, running a business, and YouTube? To be honest, it wasn't the easiest because I was kind of inconsistent on YouTube for a very long time. For all who don't know, I've been on YouTube from 2016 and I stopped like 3 times. And I really picked up back YouTube last year, October, and from then I've been consistent. But it wasn't easy. Come to think of it, it was very hard because, you know, you're managing college, you're running a business, you have to find time to record videos, edit videos, promote videos. It was very hard, but you know what's the good thing? I made it out. I graduated from college. I'm still doing YouTube. I'm still running my business. So I would say, I don't know how, because I cannot tell you that, oh, I plan out my time, stuff like that, because I'll honestly be lying, because I never had a plan. I was just freestyling basically. But what I can say is pray and trust the journey, trust yourself. And I think when you know what you want, that mentality, like, I know what I want, I know why I started in the first place, it kind of bring you far away, because you'll be like, I started YouTube for a reason, I started college for a reason, and I need to finish everything. I can't just stop here. Like, there's more there for me to achieve. I think it's just the drive behind it as to why I would say I made it through. So yeah, I can't tell you any tips as to how I do it. I just know that I did it, honestly. How was your first year? To be honest, my first year wasn't the hardest. It was kind of hard because, you know, I'm new to the college life and I wasn't kind of, and I was used to certain things. I never really know UTech, but because Sashainey, my friend, she's in my graduation vlog, the picture with the dark skin girl, yeah, that's my friend. She literally like follow me around. She like show me certain places, and when she don't come to school, I would always be in Shelly's when Shelly's was there by myself, because I never really had a lot of friends. I would say my best friend at the time went to UTech, so she, to be honest, she did kind of guide me. She did explain certain things to me because she was always 1 year ahead until we ended up doing classes together. So I had people around to like guide me academic wise. You know, she would have explained some things to me because she was doing the same thing. But it teach me a lot because I ended up failing a course in first year, and it showed me that you don't stress yourself. Like, you cannot manage to do 8-9 subjects a semester, so try doing 6 or 7. Like, don't try to do everything for like rush or do summer school or something. So first year I learned a lot, and it basically guided me to like finish university. Yeah. What coping mechanism did you use to cope with stress that came with assignments from university? Alright, to be honest, YouTube became my coping mechanism. When I was sad, when I was frustrated, I would always just record a video and edit. And when I edit, I listen to myself and I did it laugh. I kind of use me to motivate me. So I watch the videos and I'm like, you know, you're a pretty girl. Keep your head up. Go and do your thing. When we're at rough school, I stress it right now, but you can do it. Yeah, stuff like that. So YouTube really helped. How did you stay afloat mentally? Because honestly, I feel like me a drown. To be honest, mentally, YouTube really helped me. You guys helped me a lot. I open to read my description for my graduation vlog video, because I literally tell you guys thank you, because the kind words you guys really comment on my video, some on the DM me, it really inspire me. For all of the persons, females, reach out to me that, oh, you're my role model, you inspire me, I look up to you, I want to be like you. Like, those things always show me that you're people out there depending on you to do good, so that they can follow. So, you know, like, them things there did really push me. So big up to all who know, subscribe. I love no bad. I honestly mean that. In my final year though, I wasn't doing okay mentally. Honestly, I was really depressed because of school. I don't know if it's because COVID in school, but I was really depressed, and I felt as if that was in my final year, I would have dropped out of college. I don't think I would, but I just felt that way. I was so sad. I would like cry, and I said to my mother, so I can't wait for done, because it just really stressing. I don't know what, to be honest. I was doing like 1 or 2 courses, independent studies, but it just felt so, I felt drained. Like, I've had enough of this in my life. But otherwise, I'm not mentally, I was okay, but in my final year I wasn't. And girl, me tell you, prayers helped me a lot. pray. Them prayers did wonders for me, because I've been through it like mentally, but it wasn't bad like my final year. But just pray. I hope you have a good support system where people can motivate you. Big up mommy, because she was always motivating me. And if you have no one to do it for yourself. Always remember that you have you, and you can do it. Whatever you're seeking from somebody else, motivation or whatever, try to motivate yourself, because you can do it. Say to yourself, say, girl, you know you don't start already, and I know say you don't want done right now, but just remember where you start and just finish it. Finish it because it have to make mommy proud. Finish it because it have to make yourself proud. Finish it because you know there's a life after this. This is just a phase. And then sometimes when I look back, I'm like, you know, university never that hard. You know, like just the thoughts of it. So we can do it. Keep in remember, I know them stressful for CXCGs and everything, and we're here in university graduating, and we never even know we could have passed a phase. There's all them these stress the brain. So just be patient with yourself and just know that you can do it. Where was there a point when you felt like dropping out? I just basically explained in the previous question that in my final year I felt like I was going to drop out because I did 5 years. Reason why I did 5 years was because in second year semester, and I never do a lot of courses. Second year semester 1, I never do a lot of courses, so I had courses I had to do in final year that I never finished. So I'd end up roll over to an next, and then UTech contributed to a lot of that because I was supposed to do 1 extra semester, and then nobody processed something for me on time, so I ended up had to select the courses the next semester because the classes were full. So I was supposed to do that extra semester, but I ended up doing 1 whole year. Did you ever have a bad semester? Because this semester I don't feel the motivation for school. I'm in second year. Yes, I've had several bad semesters, and me and my, you know, in my year group we were really close, to be honest. A lot of them graduated last year though, but we're really close. So we always sit down and say, this semester I feel like it don't even start yet, and at the end of first semester, and we say we not feel it, and then lecturers either not show up or we not have no lecture. Oh, talk. So yeah, I've had a lot of bad semesters. I think from second year, every semester started off bad, but then along the way kind of pick up and get in the groove, start going with UTech flow, because I don't know UTech operates. Yes. So it was a process. It will get better. I don't know if probably for you it won't, because things is online, so you know it's kind of different. But what I know for me, it did get better. So it wasn't a thing where it was bad and I never had motivation for the entire semester. It was just for a time. But when it was time to like buckle down for exam and stuff, I was fine. How you study and stay focused. To be honest, when I study, I don't do as good as when I don't study. So what I do is I have to listen in class and pay attention, so I can learn from the jump, from you know, from the just start teaching. I can learn from that instead of trying to study over back everything. Because when I study, to be honest, I do good sometimes, you know, but not as good as I would if I never study and just do the test. So yeah, but what can help is getting the sticky pads thingy and writing pointers on them and going over important things, remembering keywords. And anytime I don't understand anything, ask the lecturer to just clear it up for you if you can. Also, I would say try to see your classes, because it's better to get first hand information than get second hand, because the teacher will say the sky blue and you ask your classmates and your classmates say, you know, miss it, I think she did say blue but it could have been white too, and then you're left lingering with 2 answers. So it's better when you go to your classes and hear things first and from your lecturer. So if you're not clear about something at that point, you can ask your lecturer than, you know, I get notes from people. That's what I've learned. You know, I've had good classmates that share accurate information, but not all the time. And you know, some people selfish. If you miss a lecture them don't want to share them notes with and stuff like that. So yeah. Favorite course, group work, traveling to and from school. How did you afford school? My favorite course was Com Studio, and it was like Com Studio 1 to 6. Yeah, I love Com Studio because it was more like the practical side. For persons who don't know, major journalism, minor PR. But come studio was the practical thing where we, you know, we had to go in the studio, we have to do directing, we did editing, things I like, because I like practical stuff. I like doing things. I like feeling like, okay, I'm going to be a media practitioner. I know to do this, I know to edit, I know to direct a set, I know to write good article, good news. Yeah, I know how to talk. I'm a presenter. This is me. I like that, you know. So come see, that was my favorite course. Group work, to be honest, when I do group work with people in my faculty, it was okay. But when I do group work, like say I'm doing a general course, like say environmental studies, and in group work with some people from some different faculty, that is crazy. Okay, and I think lecturers should try and group people in same faculty together, because it's really hard when you get grouped with people from different faculty and now like figure out the schedule. This person come I do nursing and she only get 1 hour break every day. It's really stressing. So group work for me with people in my faculty it wasn't too bad, but people that wasn't my faculty, it was really stressing. Sometimes people don't want to work, and I was always late. That even when I was not initially given that position, I always become the group leader because I always know more. It's either when me do presentation, it have to look a certain way. I am a presenter, so most time I go first, or you know me know for present. Yeah, and I've learned that through university, because to be honest, I was very shy when it comes to certain things. But you know, that's why I started my YouTube channel too, for self-development, because I wanted to be able to talk and not feel weird. One time you could get me to do this and even take a picture, like my mommy can't tell you. But now I'm getting there, I'm getting better. How manageable is it for persons who are working? It is hard. In my second year, I was working and going to school. It was really hard. It was really hard. It never easy at all. And then I used to reach class late, and the class I had on a specific day, I used to always reach a lecturer class late, and she never like when people reach her class late, and she actually failed me. And I had to do it about the next semester, but I couldn't manage the working and going to school. I couldn't get transportation, so I was reaching to class late, and it was just so stressing. And I did live like, I lived out of town, Old Harbor Road. So imagine for travel every morning, for get to work, then the journey go school, then the journey from school for go home. It was so hectic. Honestly, draining. How did you afford school? On work and travel. I'm a saver. I have a business, and I've been doing my little stuff from a long time, to be honest. I was always saving. I would get mommy support when I need it and stuff, but I did most of the funding, and I literally just don't spend unnecessary money when I go and work and travel. I saved and stuff like that. I never really like use my money buy things that I never need. So I never had a laptop, and I bought a MacBook. I never bought a phone. You know, like my priorities were my priorities, and I made them that. You know, I never like stray from the point and forget that, hey sis, remember you are sending yourself to school every day. You need bus fare, you need lunch money, and you know, stuff like that. So that's how I afford school, work and travel. Was CAPE subjects needed in order to get accepted? If no, how many CXE subjects? So for UTech, you don't need CAPE for certain things, not everything, but most things you don't need CAPE. But you know, if you're probably doing a dentistry, I think, or law, you probably need CAPE. I'm not sure, don't comment on that. It would be best if you go up there or call them, but I know you need 5 CXE subjects for most courses, like business, what I do, media, BCAT, that's what it's called, that's the correct name. I know for NCHOP and stuff like that, you just need 5 CXE subjects. And I know for my, and things change with UTech, because when I started UTech, you needed maths to get in my faculty. Now I heard that you don't need maths. Maths is fully exempted, so you don't even need to do maths. So you just have to call them and find out. But I know it was normally 5. What was your major, and would you recommend it? My major was journalism, mine up here, as I said before. I would recommend it if you're interested in the media world. What I love though is the fact that I chose UTech to do this. It was stressing, but I think I've learned so much. And what I was told was if I went to UE, which is Carmack, I think, whatever I'm majoring in, I will always have to stay there. At UTech, in first year you did a little bit of everything. Second year you kind of start your transitioning to say, if okay, am I interested in advertising, am I interested in journalism, am I interested in PR? But while we were at it, we all got a chance to learn certain things. So we learned how to use Photoshop, we learned how to use Premiere Pro. How good was UE at communicating things. I didn't attend UE, I attended UTech, University of Technology, Jamaica. Yes sir. They weren't the best at communicating things, to be honest, and I would always say for that reason I would have probably choose UE. But then when I spoke to like friends I have that attended UE, they were like, girl, I don't think you would have liked UE either, so just stick to the evil way, you know. Because I would always say if I do another degree I would go to UE and not UTech. But then I think everywhere have them pros and cons, and I don't think UTech was good at communicating. And I always think that, I don't want to say that they don't care about us as students, but I just think that they don't care. For example, graduation was supposed to be November 12th, and all of a sudden them push graduation to December. And then when the question come up, why was graduation pushed back to December, they were like to give us more screen time and to call our names. Like, did you find out from the student body, the graduating class of 2021, if we want to push back the date and if we want longer screen time? Because honestly, a lot of people probably don't watch that, or probably them just watch the part with them name and them just gone. So you know, some people, and then you probably more than likely degree not going to be issued until December when the original time was supposed to be November. You know, people have plans, stuff like that. Ask questions, find out from us as students, what do you think, what do you feel about this? Give us a survey, something. You know, not everybody can agree with me on this, that you know, you would feel some type of way because people have plans. Nobody cared about anything. So that's what I don't like about UTech. I just feel like them expects anything them give us, we're supposed to work with. That's not how life is. You understand? You want us to abide by your rule. If we don't pay enrollment fee by that time, it's a late fee. But guess what? If you don't think do something on time, it's whatever. No, that's not okay. That is not okay. How do you really go about it? Like, I really just want to know where to start. Alright, so I know what it feels like to feel lost. I know exactly what it feels like. Go on UTech website, register there. After registration, I think you have to submit some stuff. So I kind of don't remember everything, but I know you register online. You have to drop off some documents, then they will email you with a acceptance letter, but it's like a conditional or something like that acceptance letter. So it's nothing that is sure, but it's to show so you will get accepted. And you have to do another procedure, I think, and then you pay ECF fee. Now it raised to 30,000. Yeah, I know that much. I think they'll tell you guys when it's orientation. When you go to orientation, you get a handbook. I never went to orientation, to be honest. I've never even read a UTech handbook, but you know, over the years I've learned that this was supposed to be the correct step, but nobody told me when it was orientation. I literally never really know much. I just started school when I was supposed to start at school. But you have to ask questions. You have to ask questions and go up there. Advice, let's say you would have called UTech till a week, so literally go up there and talk to somebody. A lot of you guys ask questions, as I said before, but they were very repetitive. It's like the same thing over and over again, but just asked in a different way. So you have to listen throughout the video, because I did try and answer all the questions I could answer, but I answered most of them. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you think. Like, share college experience on the comment section. Let me know if you just started, what you expect, how you're making it through. I want to know. You can ask questions too if you think I never answer your questions, and I'll answer them down in the comment section. Until next time, bye babies.